welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about unpopular opinions about Harry Potter. Now, I scouted the internet the other night. I spent about 2 hours looking just to get a handful, because some of them I read, it was like, what? Someone put, there was a post on Facebook and it said, give me your Harry Potter unpopular opinions. And I was like, oh yeah, great, let's look at this. Let's look at what the people have to say. And I looked, and the first one that I read was, I hate Voldemort. There's going to be some twisted Death Eater out there. No offence. But it's not an unpopular opinion. I think, most people will hate Voldemort. So yeah, it did take me a while because there was a lot of silly ones like that. But I do have a handful to share with you on this video that I thought were worth saying. And I'm going to give my opinion on these opinions. Yeah? And at the end, I want you to give me in the comments your opinion on my opinion about these unpopular opinions. Oh dear. But yeah. And also, at the end of this video, we went to Tesco this morning, right? And they had a bit of a sale on the toys. And I saw something that I haven't bought for a long time. They're normally £5, but in Tesco at the minute, they're £3.70. I'm not sure if it's every Tesco. It must be, because a lot of the toys are on sale. But yeah, £3.70 at the minute. And I thought, I want to get one. Because on the back, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 that I haven't got in this box. So this must be like a second series. I did collect all the first series. And then I remember them getting another series, and I thought, I'm not collecting all again, because they're a £5 a box, which I think is a bit steep for a little metal wand, but they are nicely detailed. So yeah, we'll open that at the end, see what we get. But yeah, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you would like to become a Potter Puppet with us, then please click the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Wow, what a rubbish intro that was. But yeah, if you want to hear these unpopular opinions, then keep on watching. Okay guys, we're going to get straight into it. I don't think I'm going to need my glasses. I have them written down in front of me on some paper, and I have wrote in big letters. I'm not that blind. But yeah, let's get started. So the first one is about Hermione. Hermione was abusive and manipulative. Okay, I did see this comment about Hermione a few times, not just the once. And I thought, oh, I don't agree with this opinion. My opinion on this opinion? No, I don't think she was. Abusive is a strong word. She was very pushy with Ron and Harry at times. I think she's perceived wrong. She's very caring. She's very passionate about her friends. A friendship, she's loyal, and because she's a know-it-all as well. So Harry and Ron tend to go on the other side of what Hermione says. They want to do their own thing, and Hermione's like, no, that's not how you do it. So yeah, she gets a bit cross with them, but it's because she cares for them. And I think Ron looks petrified of her, because he's the complete opposite. Now she doesn't care if she hurts their feelings, she just wants to tell them because she cares. Whereas Ron will do everything in his power to not hurt someone necessarily, especially Hermione, because he has big feelings for her. So I think because he looks scared of her because of the way he is, that makes her personality more exaggerated when they're together. But yeah, that's my opinion. Abusive is a very strong word. She is not abusive. Slytherin students didn't deserve the hate from the other houses. I agree with this opinion 100%. Like I have said on my channel, we don't discriminate with the houses. They are all equals. We're all special in our own little traits. But yeah, let me just give you 3 examples. Slughorn, Merlin, Snape. They were all Slytherins, and I've probably just said an unpopular opinion there about Snape. I love Snape. I do love Snape. Hagrid was a terrible adult figure and influence in the trio's lives. No, Hagrid was great. He is great. He's beautiful. Beautiful soul. I think he's clumsy in every way. And I think the way I look at Hagrid, he's like the mother figure. He's who people, you know, they're upset. Hagrid, I want Hagrid. Now, he's not a terrible adult figure at all. He teaches them love and respect and how to care for magical creatures. Okay, right. Harry should have died and stayed dead. Yeah, I know. I need to wash my mouth out with soap after saying that. I was like, what? I don't know what to say about that one. I just had to tell you because there are actually people, more than one person, that thought this. And I thought, no, why? I actually don't have an opinion on that. I just don't agree with the opinion. Fred and George are overrated. Are you kidding me? Fred and George are amazing. Every series needs a crazy pair of twins. They're fun, they're loving, they're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love them. Right, this one does my head in. I see it a lot. Hermione should have been with Malfoy. I am sick of seeing these things. And Hermione and the Malfoy one, what do they call it? Dramione or something? I don't know. It really irritates me. It's not how the story goes. All right? It's Hermione and Ron, whether you like it or not. But that's just my opinion. Half-Blood Prince is the worst series. Are you freaking kidding me? I love the Half-Blood Prince. The Half-Blood Prince... I'm knocking my camera, look. I'm getting that... Yeah, I find it's the first film where I actually saw a different side to Draco. And just for me, I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of stuff happens in all the films, but for me, the Half-Blood Prince is where it really, it really goes down. But I love the Half-Blood Prince. Absolutely love it. You learn about Horcruxes. Half-Blood Prince is amazing. Absolutely love it. Harry and Ginny's relationship didn't blossom and there was no romantic tension. Agreed completely. It's like they were just thrown together one day. They don't work well together. Now, either, how they are as actual people, they're not very good at acting in love. I don't know. But I agree with that one. There was no build-up. Like Hermione and Ron, there was a build-up. And you would think, because Harry is the main character, I know we have the Golden Trio, but it's all about Harry. It's always been about Harry. You'd think that his relationship would, but then I suppose because Harry's the main character and a lot's going on, it's nice to see something happen with the other two of the trio. So maybe that's why theirs was a bigger thing. I don't know, but no, I don't. Harry and Ginny was always a no for me. But it's the story. I've got to go with it. I did say this earlier about Hermione and Malfoy. But yeah, I'm not keen on how that was done. I like Lupin more than Sirius. Okay, a lot of people commented about this because of the fact that Lupin was there for Harry more than Sirius. That's basically what it was. And I just think that's an unfair opinion in my eyes. It's an unfair opinion because... Right, okay. Right, so Lupin came into Harry's life in Prisoner of Azkaban. Okay, Azkaban. Yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban. But so did Sirius. He was in the third one as well. But Sirius had to sort of like sneak his way to Harry because obviously he'd escaped Azkaban. But then he'd found Harry and then obviously they found Peter Pettigrew, and then obviously Peter Pettigrew turned himself back into a rat and scurried off. But obviously before he did that, Sirius said to Harry about moving in with him, and and I thought, oh, this is going to be amazing. But then because Peter Pettigrew escaped, there was no proof that it wasn't Sirius anymore, so he was going to be sent back, or worse, because he'd escaped from Azkaban. So he obviously got took away again. Yes, a mere hours later, Hermione and Harry obviously freed him, but then he flew off into the night on Buckbeak and escaped. But then he had to only have contact with Harry through obviously owl post letters and obviously a couple of times in the fireplace. But even then he had to be really careful what he said. So I do think it's a very, very unfair opinion because Sirius didn't get that chance. He didn't get the chance. And obviously, spoiler alert, he died in the fifth one. And he didn't get the chance. So I don't think that opinion is very, very fair. If you haven't read the books, you aren't a fan. I'm sick of hearing that one. I am sick of it. I'm going to let you into a secret. I didn't read the books till last year. When Harry Potter first came out, I wasn't into reading. I was too active. I didn't like to sit and read. And I'm one of these people that if I've watched a film, I cannot read the book. I can't concentrate because I know what's going to happen, so I end up skipping pages. But last year I thought, no, we're going to give it a go and we're going to read them. And I'm so glad I did. There's always going to be more detail in them. That's another thing that does my head in when people say there's more detail in the books than the movies, so therefore the books are better. There's always going to be more detail in the books because otherwise you're going to have 8-hour-long films. Okay? They didn't miss massive things from the books in the films, okay? They didn't miss massive things out. There was little things that would have been like, oh, that would have been so cool if it was in the film, but, you know, whatever. I hate Movie Dobby and think his death scene is one of the most hilarious scenes in the series. What is wrong with you? No! Okay, I have in brackets as well, because I did see a lot of this one as well. Dobby was annoying. I'm not going to lie, I did think he was quite annoying, but I do love Dobby. I do. That's not, my opinion is not, he was slightly annoying, but it doesn't mean I don't like him, alright? I do love Dobby. But no, you can't say that. His scene was not hilarious. That is a very unpopular opinion. Okay, another one. I love Bellatrix. I agree. I love Bellatrix too. She is actually one of my favourite characters. The Marauders are overrated. No, the Marauders are great. In fact, this will be a popular opinion, I'm guessing. I would like to see the Marauders as a series through school and everything. I'd love to see it. And I'd love it. And obviously, I'd also like to see the lead up to where Voldemort killed Harry's parents, because obviously all we've ever seen is Voldemort kill Harry's parents and try to kill Harry in that small scene, okay? But I'd like to see what life was like building up to that. I know we get like little snippets from what they say and stuff, but I'd love it. You know what I mean. Dumbledore is one of the worst characters. Never insult Albus Dumbledore in front of me. Never. Do not agree. Okay. That is the unpopular opinions, and I just have something to read out to you. Umbridge is worse than Voldemort. Right, let me read this out as fast as I can. It's quite long. But listen, because it gave me goosebumps. J.K. Rowling said that Snape is the only Death Eater capable of producing a Patronus charm. From the books, we learn that this is due to his memories of Lily. It is presumable that the other Death Eaters, Voldemort included, are incapable of remembering a moment of unbridled joy, even if they had such moments in their past. Their anger, bitterness, and possibly guilt and self-loathing tainted any happy memories they might have drawn on. In a scene from Order of the Phoenix, Dolores Umbridge has clearly cast a cat from Patronus. You know, when they're in the Ministry of Magic and they're in that courtroom and she's sentencing, people, innocent people. Yeah. And she has her cat Patronus and she's keeping the Dementors up there ready. Yeah, think about it for a moment. While brutally sentencing innocents to a lifetime of torture in Azkaban prison, whilst wearing the Slytherin Horcrux locket, which twists the mind and fills it with the darkest thoughts, when consumed, influenced and surrounded by evil, Umbridge was able to still produce a Patronus charm. She isn't evil because she is angry or bitter. She is evil because being evil, thinking terrible thoughts and committing atrocious acts brings a warm, fuzzy glow to her heart. Evil is what makes her happy. I'm going to give you my unpopular opinion now. I have two. I actually like Umbridge after just reading that, and it really creeps me out, but I do like her. And my biggest unpopular opinion is Harry Potter is my least favourite character. Unpopular! I would love to know your opinions on my opinions on the unpopular opinions I have read out. But before I go, I nearly forgot, we have this story pen. Yeah! Oh, okay. They're clear bags. I forgot they're clear bags. I've just spat everywhere. Right, ready? Oh, I do have this one, but it's pretty cool. It is Sirius Black's wand, but they have it in like I think it's like a special edition. It's silver. But yeah, I do already have this one, but I do really like it. Nice! But yeah, that's that, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. Please let me know. I'd love to hear your views. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.